Well, hello, my babies. Welcome back to Libra Light. I just had to grab an oracle booklet. This is the Music Oracles. It is 50 cards, creative and life inspiration from great musicians. We got David Bowie there. Who else? We have Amy Winehouse. I love Valerie. Who doesn't love the song Valerie? Classic. We also have Prince. We got Madonna and Freddie Mercury right on the cover. So let's get started with that. I have them already in my hand. I had to sage a few cards today, Libra, because they were sitting kind of old in the shelf and I wanted to get you brand new energy. So there's the backing. Beautiful. Music Oracles, let's get it. Show me Lady Gaga. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome back to the channel. Today's just a little meeting. The titles will reflect what we find in the video, okay? Just a little chillax thing. I believe this one is for the singles, this first one, okay? What's Libra's message today with the Music Oracles? Angels and guides, I call you into the reading to give us clear, concise messages for Libra today. What do they most need to hear? What do they most need to hear at this time, please? And I heard them stop. So you have Nick Cave. Nick Cave. It's a little bit scary, but we're going to read it. Maybe it's a message you need to hear. So the message is, be sure to be the last guest at your cannibal's dinner party. What the hell? Embrace your limitations to become a wonderful disaster. Waiting for inspiration is just waiting. So I feel like what it's saying here is with Nick Cave is that you're always going to be waiting until you make a leap of faith. What's crazy about this is it picked up in this morning's reading in our community center that a leap of faith is just around the corner. So otherwise, you're just going to be waiting if you don't move. And this Nick Cave character, I have to look him up. I have never heard of him. Basically, it says, embrace the fact that you are a wonderful disaster. Everything that's happened to you up until this point has created the person that you are today, without a doubt. And for some of you, those mistakes have improved your character, have also created a different environment around you. For some of you, it's a safer environment for you and your children, if you have them. If you're a single here, it's also created new opportunities for that which, if you have never leaped forward or you never created change. So basically, I think it's saying stop the waiting and create the change yourself. Nick Cave. Let's go with the next celebrity. We have Debbie Harry. Oh my God. Okay, so back in the day, my first awakening, I believe this is like my fourth going on. My mom used to send Blondie songs. I would turn on my car, and the first few songs, when I was trying to connect with my guides, especially knowing that my mom was deeply one of them, I kept hearing Blondie. Like that whole summer, I would go to this really, really beautiful place. We have an aqueduct here in California. I would just sit there and have a picnic, talk to God, talk to my guides. And I remember Blondie heavily being one of those mainstay songs that would come on, especially Heart of Glass was the one that would repeat. So Debbie Harry is here, and she's, oh, it doesn't even do justice. She's so beautiful in this artsy fartsy pop art. It says, fools mistake their flesh for plastic. It's not enough to be beautiful. You need to know how to be beautiful. Stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. It's all about that evolving nature that Libras do very well. They can assess through their past to their future. Excuse me, lots of Dr. Pepper today. And I feel like you can evolve very easily. Libra, where other signs, they tend to stagnate because they question their path. You have this amazing thing that we call the scales. So you're able to evolve, change your persona, change your look, okay, to reflect your future too. So I feel here, especially with her, she was a very inside and out type of individual who's able to write lyrics based off personal experience. Again, a lot of these artists do, probably in this whole deck, in the whole Music Oracles. You have Barbara Streisand, Baba Wawa. You have Barbara Streisand next. I'm going to read this. But again, the main message of Debbie Harry is stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. Keep it flowing, keep it changing. Also, if this means I'm tired of the last book I was reading, I'm going to go pick up something I don't usually read or I don't know anything about. Or if this is about I haven't drawn in many, many years, I haven't painted. Today, I'm going to go to Michael's, take myself to the store and paint something new. Maybe pick up a new style of art where you were doing caricatures before. And maybe now you're going to be doing abstract. It's something about just changing the medium, changing the flow. You have two really cool cards here. One haunting one, but that's okay. there's the balance. There's the sun and the darkness. So we also have Barbara Streisand. Amazing. So she's really, really pretty in this one too. We have an Oscar in the back of accomplishment. We have her singing there with a megaphone. So let's read it. It says, fake it till you make it. It's easy to fool yourself, but hard to fool the audience. If you can't go right into the top, find somewhere else to go. Also, it can be the medium place too that you could fit in. So sometimes we have to be the overachieving mind too, to see where our goals are. And sometimes it's also good to be the middleman. And I think here with Barbara Streisand, many levels of her career too. She was only sometimes in movies for a period of time. For a decade, she only made albums and then she'd break. And there was a long time you didn't see her. And also I feel like there's something here about let people miss you as well with that. Let there be a period of time where you can hermit, isolate, grow, learn, grow. And I do feel here that Barbara Streisand's an excellent warrior of that, because every time she'd come back, she was just bigger than the last time you've seen her. Okay, so those are your oracles, and let's get into some love messages. What else does Libra need to see in this oracle message today? What do they need to see? Show me some messages, please, for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. I'm also going to have a Sagittarian video today that drops. Yesterday, the Aries one was well received, so I think we're going to have a surprise bonus sign too each week. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go with the top of the deck, Libra. Your spirit guides say it is safe for you to love. We talked about this card like a couple days ago. We talked about it. So I'm just going to shield it here from the beaming light above me. It says, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This is creating a space for you to be able to be courageous, to flirt with people, to put yourself out there, to create conversations. Right now, our Venus, our ruling planet, is actually in Gemini, the most talkative, curious, flirty of all the air signs, I think. So our Venus is there now. And if you notice you're kind of coming out of your shell, you might be more communicative. You might be taking your ideas and like kind of giving them to other people at this time. That's a good thing. That's going back into the collective. So this card is signifying it's safe for you to do so. It's safe for you to put yourself out there, okay? And maybe somebody in the meantime will see you there as well. So with the next one we have is flirt. I just said that. Venus is in Gemini. So this card is encouraging you to just go out there. I think with this flirt card, and don't take, don't go too far with it, but it says extend your lighthearted energy to others. Also, that can just be about making somebody laugh. It could be about making your mother laugh in the kitchen. It could be about making, for me, I make my nephews laugh on purpose. I'll just tickle them for no good reason. So there you go. It's just like a lightheartedness today since Venus is in Gemini, I meant to say. And your last message for now is attraction. You have attraction here. She's smelling some beautiful pink roses, possibly in the front porch of her house where she's tending to her dogs. Maybe she has chickens here, but she lives alone. So we have attraction. It says you attract the romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. It's you. So once you take care of all the things inside of you that are happy, you're fed well. Here you could also be doing things to raise your vibration, probably a routine of sorts, maybe a beauty routine for some of you ladies or some of you guys that have a skincare routine. It's about taking care of our temple, making ourselves feel good. You attract romantic love. And some of you guys already do this on the daily. It could even be a spiritual practice of your beauty routine too. All right, so these are the messages. I do hope that in some way, maybe some of you could log it in your phone and see it every day. These are a collection of thoughts that maybe can become a greater deal of your daily journaling too, okay? So I'll see you in video 2 where we'll do tarot, and that's part 2 for today. See you there, singles.